Hello students, welcome to the next lecture in the series DBMS SQL viva interview questions. Today we will discuss some SQL interview questions based on the SQL language. So now let's start with the first question. What are the difference between drop, truncate and delete commands? So we have worked with all these commands. Normally we have used drop command with the table to drop the complete structure, and we have used the delete command to delete the data from the table within the table, and also we have used the truncate command to delete the rows from the table. So let's see what are the major differences. The drop command is used to delete a database, table or view, basically a structure. So this is a DDL command. The truncate command used to delete all rows from a table. So this will clear the data of the table. So this is a DML command. And delete command is used to delete a single or some rows or all rows in a table. So this is a delete command, also a DML command that manipulates the data. So the difference between truncate and delete is truncate command will delete all the rows in a table, while the delete command will help us in deleting some selected rows. The next is drop command cannot be rolled back. Once you have deleted a data structure, you cannot roll back. The truncate command, the data cannot be rolled back, and in the delete command, the data can be rolled back. So drop is a DDL command, truncate is also a DDL command, and delete is a DML command. So these are the major differences between the drop, truncate and delete commands, and the other are the drop command is slower than truncate. It is faster. Truncate is faster than drop and delete command is slower than the truncate command. Now the drop command deletes the complete structure and all the data, and the truncate command preserves the structure, and the delete command only deletes the data inside the table. Next is, what is SQL and where it is used? So SQL is the structured query language, and it is the core relational database language which is used for accessing and managing the database. The language is used to manipulate, retrieve and store the data inside a structure to create the structures like tables and views. So basically SQL communicates with the data to store the data, retrieve the data and maintain the database. Next is, what do you understand by these subqueries in SQL? So we have already seen this question previously also. So a subquery is a query inside another query. So whenever we need to merge more than one queries together, from the subquery we return the result, and that returned result is fed into the original query. So this can also be used as the joining, can also be said as the joining. Next is, mention the difference between union and union all. So union is the Boolean algebraic operation that can be performed onto the tables, onto the relations of the ER diagram. So union combines the results of two or more select statements consisting of distinct values. On the other hand, the union all combines the result set of two or more select statement consisting of duplicate values. So the union will use distinct values, and union all will take all the values whether they are duplicate. The syntax of the union starts with the union, and the union all begins with the union all clause. The union has low performance than union all, as duplicate rows are to be removed, and union all is faster and better in performance, as it does not have to take the burden of eliminating the duplicate rows. Next is, what you understand by the clause in SQL. So what we mean by a clause? Just like we used to say keyword in any programming language, in the SQL language we used to call them as clause. So clause in SQL is used to limit the result set by mentioning a condition to the query. So you can use a clause as filtered to the rows from the entire set of records. So for example, you have a where clause, you have having clause. So this is the next question. Mention the difference between having and where clause. So having can be used only with select statements and where used in group by clause. So sorry, this is just different. So where is used in the group by clause, and where is used with the select clauses, correcting myself. Where is used with the select statement. On the other hand, having is used with the group by clause. So you will have to change this. So this is for having, and this is for where. uh, Having is used with the group by functions and where is used with the select functions. So that's it for the lecture today. In the next lecture we will discuss some more questions. Thank you so much.